As you know, a terrible thing happened on November 8th, and we're all traumatized here at the Young Turks in the aftermath of this. However, at least one gleam or beam of hope came out of it, and that is the bromance of Obama and Vice President Joe Biden. Now, this is called #JoeBama. There's a lot of memes on the internet. We're going to look at some of the best ones and possibly laugh. Possibly. Because I don't know if we can anymore. Okay, let's take a look at these. All right. What's your favorite one, by the way? We'll do that, and then we'll look at... Okay, here's the plan. Have you seen Home Alone? Obama. Joe, no, just one booby trap.
So this is all about, like...
All of these memes are about Obama...
Trump coming into the White
Trump
House.
coming into the White House, and Obama and Joe Biden, like, playing tricks on them, and Obama is the straight guy, and Joe Biden is, like, always trying to do...
we're not playing the Imperial March when he gets here, Joe.
What if I just play it from my phone real quick? Maybe we make our own country, and he won't be invited, Joe. And maybe this time we call it the Black House, right, Barack? I just think it's awesome that Barack Obama is constantly disapproving of, like, he's always disappointed in Joe. And Joe's always saying dumb shit. But, like, that's literally how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love Joe Biden.
I'm going to ask Donald if he wants something to eat. That's nice, Joe. And then I'm going to offer him knuckle sandwiches. No?
No, I like it.
Laugh, damn you.
I think it's fun.
Laugh! This election isn't going to take us down!
The one that I liked was, I saw one about Joe Biden talking to Trump about what the Wi-Fi password was. And then the Wi-Fi was something like...
Oh yeah, it was like, can I get the what's the password? I don't know. Loser says what?
Yeah.
What? Joe! No, this is my favorite one. Where it's, this one where it's, Joe, why are you still holding my hand? I want to freak Mike Pence out, but why? Just roll with it. Or there's another one, it's not on here, but it's like, hey, so Joe Biden turns to Obama and goes, hey, so I put a Kenyan passport, I dropped a Kenyan passport in the White House. And a prayer mat. He's like, Joe, no. He's like, no, we'll just freak him out.
Oh my gosh.
I like that the internet is trying to make light of this situation, and I mean, these are a little bit funnier and a little bit more lighthearted than the memes that possibly got Donald Trump elected, which were focused entirely from the alt-right around Pepe the Frog and racist depictions of minorities and racist imagery. And I just thought maybe because we still have the internet, there's a little bit of hope.
Yeah, and
you know, not all is lost.
Also, another thing to consider is that President Barack Obama is still the president of the United States, and we will have him until January 20th, I believe, or is it 21st? In any case, we have him for a while, and so I hope that we do see a little bit more celebration of the 8 years that we had, because even if you weren't a huge fan of President Obama, that's fine. I think a lot of people are recognizing that they were more confident in him than they are in President-elect Trump. So we should celebrate President Obama and Joe Biden and the special relationship that they had, which I think we haven't seen from a president and a vice president in a long time, especially because, you know, originally the way that the U.S. government worked was that whoever was the runner-up in the election would become the vice president. And that because they thought that, you know, we needed a check and balance system. That's what this country was founded on. So you would have like John Adams and then whoever his rival. We haven't done that for a long time. And
George Washington and John Adams originally, and the concept was that John Adams was such a strong candidate that they wanted him to be the vice president, so that he wouldn't run up against George Washington. And then it would have been embarrassing that they didn't vote him in with an overwhelming majority. And
then it was also sort of a way of getting both parties involved in the executive branch.
Yeah.
But obviously that's not how it works today. You appoint someone, or you get someone on your ticket from your own party, and someone that you think most of the time will get you a swing state vote, or maybe reaches out to a demographic that you are not in touch with.
Or they call them like bulldogs, where they will be kind of like your attack dog. They'll say the things that you don't want to say, like John McCain when he chose Sarah Palin. That was smart.
Right. So
that's a make it or break it situation.
Mainly break it.
Mainly break it. Poor John McCain.
So I think what we're seeing in the Obama-Biden memes is, you know, people really appreciating that the vice president and the president had a mutual respect for each other and a genuine relationship. Whereas, I think John McCain and Sarah Palin's a great example. They didn't even know each other before he tapped her to be VP. And so there wasn't that sort of mutual respect there. And you sort of see the fallout as a result of that, where he really did not come to defend her. He didn't
I don't think Obama and Joe Biden knew each other before this, but in the 8 years that they worked side by side, they developed this bromance, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
But we want to hear from you guys. Share some links below on what your favorite JoeBama memes are, because we want to laugh.
Yeah.
Because we think it's
we
still
got
possible.
to. We need to.
All right, but that's all from us today. I'm Hasan Grace, this is Grace Baldridge, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.